as our WWE superstars are jockeying for position. Going into the upcoming pay-per-view event, we welcome you tonight to Monday Night Raw.
Without question, one of the most anticipated episodes of Monday Night Raw in the history of WWE.
First match of the night, here we go. Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place. We have a team led by a real fan favorite versus Team Alexa Bliss.
Big time matchup.
Byron, time to put your hair up and square up. Well, you don't have any hair, but you get the point.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Tremendous attitude, MMA background, punch you right in your face.
Yeah, Sonya Deville once said she feels like she was placed on this earth to hurt people. Sonya Deville, she's made history. Milestone. She competed in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, Elimination Chamber match, even the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
And her partner, from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose.
A superstar that wouldn't look out of place on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. A real work of art, God's greatest creation.
I wouldn't be able to tell. My monitor's all blurry. Can we get tech support out here or something?
Physical prowess and brash attitude required to be a true superstar in WWE. Corey, she's 5'4", but she can lift 225 pounds.
I didn't hear a word you just said, Michael Cole.
I heard it. That's impressive. She sure loves herself.
If I looked like her, I'd love myself. Look who's on Raw! Little Miss Bliss!
And their opponent, first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
"5 feet of fury."
She will break your heart, break your jaw, and you'll still find yourself stalking her social media pages.
Foxy time!
And her partner, from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Hey, Alicia! Alicia!
Well,
you should have heard what Byron was saying about you earlier today.
Michael! I'm getting out of here.
Good, thank God. Now the show can get crazy like a fox.
Yeah, she's not quite like all your other superstars in WWE. She has some issues.
Unpredictable, sure.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are. Oh, that's unnecessary.
She gets her with a vicious chop.
Tag made. Here we go.
Oh, and a boot to the face. That strike was strategically placed on her opponent. And she lands the slam.
Beginning to look bad for her here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have. Maybe the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Toss to the outside. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
What a battle this has been. Uh-oh.
This battle's about to come.
And she slams her back down. Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber.
Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case, drawing spot number 4 in the Rumble and being the first person out of a pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Saxton, quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose, and she's been deemed God's greatest creation. Mandy Rose was the victim of a conspiracy at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, and she got those bad entrance numbers.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. She certainly landed that one.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
Alexa Bliss comes in off the tag.
Oh, look at his aggression in the corner.
Boot right in the jaw.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. And the sweep takes her off her feet.
Here we go. There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
She drops her with a clothesline. Going for the double play with this move.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Mandy Rose has been called by Corey God's greatest creation. You're the only one, Corey, who calls her that. Why does she have that nickname?
Let me think, Michael Cole. Probably because I have functioning eyeballs. Take a look at Mandy Rose. The creator of the universe spared no expense when crafting the masterpiece.
Mandy Rose hits it.
She's in firm control of this one.
This is exactly what Mandy Rose was waiting for.
The two of you were discussing.
Mandy Rose is getting ready. Mandy Rose hits it. We got a cover. And she kicks out at 2. Not yet.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. What is Alexa Bliss's best strategy at this point? At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
She's in control now following that slam. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing...
They got it! I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Alexa Bliss and Alicia Fox.
It's Alexa Bliss leading the team to victory.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring, you have something to be extremely proud of.
We have a great match coming up next.
Against an imposing adversary.
This is going to be good.
making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
Listen to this place.
Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena.
Yeah, a man who's been defined by his passion, a man who's been defined by his work ethic, and a man who has been defined by Hall of Fame success here in WWE.
The greatest of all time, John Cena, set for action here tonight. Byron, you should strive to be more like John Cena.
I do.
Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
You know, guys, some people were just built to be WWE superstars. And if history's taught us anything, Kurt Hawkins was probably more likely built to be an electrician.
You know, we talk a lot about Asuka's winning streak. Kurt Hawkins has one of the great all-time losing streaks. I don't think the guy's won a match in his career.
Well, that just means he's got more motivation to capture that one elusive victory.
Or change careers. Kurt Hawkins is 0 for the century. Who cares?
Byron, why does Hawkins carry that stick?
He's probably going to get his leg broken in a short period of time.
And John Cena, perhaps the most decorated superstar in WWE history, in action here.
I am looking forward to this. When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
John Cena is one of WWE's longest tenured veterans, but he's still got plenty left in the tank.
I'll agree with you, Byron. There's a reason they call the guy Big Match John.
The delayed gut-wrench suplex. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
He's not looking like himself here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Snapmare.
Oh, and the rolling neck snap. Shoulder block.
Here it comes.
Goes down hard. Look at this, his signature slam. Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power. He's looking a little off balance.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Can that beat Kurt Hawkins?
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Big move coming. Wait for it. Attitude adjustment. That's what he was looking for, Michael. What a slam, Michael.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
Big win here to start the show.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
As we close the match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
Up next, we have singles action.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Tatanka and Bam Bam Bigelow, representing the $1 Million Corporation from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted
Everybody has a
DiBiase.
price for this man, or so he says.
Hey, he might be right. I mean, we've seen him get people to do some pretty humiliating things over the years just for a few bucks.
Up-and-coming superstar here in WWE, but a man who's made his name around the world.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, Hideo Itami.
Hideo Itami, a bona fide legend in his native Japan, one of the hardest strikers this business has ever seen.
As talented as they come.
Hideo Itami's mission statement has revolved around one word, and that word is respect. And Hideo Itami is willing to do whatever it takes to earn the respect of the rest of the WWE roster.
Well, Byron, if you're talking about respect, at least you could pronounce the man's name right. It's not Itami.
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
He slams him down with authority.
decision there, Michael.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Great move there, guys. A well-placed kick. He got it with the kick. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. $1 Million Man starting to stammer some. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Guys, the $1 Million Man was at the center of perhaps the most infamous moment in the history of the WWE Championship when he tried to purchase the title back in 1988.
And he was almost successful, Michael. If you remember, the first part of the plan worked flawlessly when Andre the Giant dethroned Hulk Hogan for the title. But it all kind of fell apart after that.
As Saxton mentioned, DiBiase nearly became WWE Champion in 1988.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Hideo Itami using his speed right there. And Hideo Itami reverses it.
He comes up big there.
This match beginning to take its toll on the $1 Million Man. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
He wants no part of the outside. And Hideo Itami reverses it.
And he hits a big-time drop kick.
Thank you for spending your Monday night with us. After seeing what we have in store, I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. Second time's a charm.
Gets him with a kick.
Nightmare takedown.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Hideo Itami looking to finish this one early. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Toss to the outside.
That was impressive.
That was brutal. Hideo Itami may be running out of gas here. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Guys, at this point, I'd be shocked if his opponent is able to complete this comeback. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants no part of the outside. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Look at this.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
And his elbow finds the mark.
Here's the $1 Million Man's chance to put him away.
What a beautiful move.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
How embarrassing for him.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
How embarrassing for him. And guys, for Hideo Itami is back really against the wall.
At this point, his confidence has to be in. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Here's the $1 million man's chance to put him away.
There's the tap. There's the tap. This one's over.
Hard-fought victory.
Yeah, big win for that young man. And
wait a minute.
What's he thinking now?
He's thinking he's not finished. He wants to stomp a hole in him.
Corey, this match is over. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a contest that could very well see pandemonium break loose.
And these fans are about to blow the lid off this place.
The big man's here.
Introducing first, from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis Dozovic.
How can you not like Otis Dozovic? He's always fired up, always ready to go.
What's wrong with him? He's had too much caffeine.
Well, maybe that too.
Otis Dozovic is as wide as he is tall.
Otis Dozovic is fired up. I like it.
He's back. The peeps are out. Captain Charisma.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
When you think of Christian, what is the one thing you think of?
I think a surefire future Hall of Famer. I think great podcaster, great champion. I can't only think about one thing when I think about Captain Charisma.
You know what I think about?
No one cares.
Christian, one of the great tag team competitors of all time, of course, with Edge, the Rated R superstar, former world champion in his own right. Christian is confident as they come.
Well, Christian has certainly earned the right to have that confidence with everything he has done here in WWE.
As once upon a time, Christian was supposed to pick me up at Hartford Airport and never showed. I still haven't gotten an answer why.
Listen to this place. The peeps are on their feet. Back down the hatches.
It could be that time.
And their partner, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 456 pounds, Vader!
That is a scary human being. It's like he's possessed.
Yeah, but what's more terrifying is the agility that this big man possesses.
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
And their opponent, first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Chad Gable.
Former Olympian, former NXT Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Live Tag Team Champion, one of the most self-assured superstars you will see in the WWE.
Gable's accomplished so much alongside the likes of...
This young man here is an incredible talent.
And from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Roderick Strong.
You may not like his motivations. You may question his methods. But Roderick Strong is a force to be reckoned with every time the bell rings.
Yeah, you might say his once honorable demeanor took a dark turn when he joined the Undisputed Era.
Success at any cost is what it's all about, and it's why...
And their partner, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Fight, Owens, fight!
I hope for Kevin's sake, everyone leaves him alone. Poor Kevin's got the worst luck, is constantly mistreated by general managers.
Looking at him in the mirror, Kevin Owens is the most paranoid superstar I've ever seen. It's always everybody else's fault.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
I look for Chad Gable to kick things off with incredible offense. Gable's trademarks include submission holds, airstrikes, and devastating German suplexes.
Good luck to the referee, guys. When you put 6 competitors such as this in one match, things are bound to break down in a hurry.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match. Over time, there have been various types of 6-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous 6-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
And you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who've had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Oh, come on. Don't have it end like this.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here are your winners, Otis Dozovic, Christian, and Vader.
And Vader is the one to put this one away for the team.
Talk about making your presence felt in the match. Wow, what a win.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
Up next, we have singles action.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Carmella.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Oh, man, still not officially underway. Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. You go down.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
That shot landed on her and was a direct hit.
Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Catch your breath because the next match should be every bit as good. Tag team match on the way.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents versus Team Dolph Ziggler.
Big time matchup.
I like this kid. bright, bright future for this young man.
Introducing first, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Tyler Bate.
First ever WWE United Kingdom Champion, former NXT Tag Team Champion.
There's no questioning the incredible in-ring ability, though, of Tyler Bate. I mean, he's gained worldwide experience, and he's turned a lot of heads all throughout the WWE Universe.
And a very unique style in the ring. Mixture of Japanese strong style, British catch wrestling, with his own very unique gentlemanly flair.
Won the NXT Match of the Year back in 2017 against his former buddy Pete Dunne.
An absolute gem worth going back and finding on WWE Network.
And his partner, from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Pete Dunne.
Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
First, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
No more showing off. It's all business out for Dolph. You know, Dolph Ziggler has twice been the sole survivor at Survivor Series.
Well, sometimes you forget just how much Dolph Ziggler has really accomplished in WWE. But this is a superstar who has stood the test of time.
Oh, look who's here!
I can barely contain my excitement.
And his partner, from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, TJP.
Byron, you strike me as the kind of guy who dabs a lot.
From time to time.
Yeah, you know who else does? My 10-year-old kid. It's embarrassing. TJP's a grown man. Get in there and fight. Stop dancing. Stop posing. Stop reposting compliments on social media. It's a problem. It's a sickness.
Okay, well, your anger towards TJP aside, you got to give him his props, Corey. I mean, the guy was the first ever Cruiserweight champion. He basically anchored the rebirth of the Cruiserweight division.
All right, I begrudgingly admit you're right on that point.
Yeah. High five.
Sit down, Saxton.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
And I can't help but wonder how the champ's game plan differs, if at all, knowing that the title is not on the line here tonight.
taken down face first. Putting some power on display with that takedown. You can almost see the wind leave his body after that.
What a punch.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
He wants no part of the outside. Uh-oh. Given how impressive Tyler Bate has been thus far, guys, you almost forget that he's just a kid. If you remember, he first stepped into a WWE ring when he was just 19 years old.
I'll stress further what Michael was saying about Tyler Bates' age. When most 19-year-olds were busy trading barbs with each other on social media, Bates was wowing a global audience in the inaugural United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
Yeah, since that time, Bates has only gotten better. And it's scary to think of how good this guy's going to be 5 or 10 years from now.
Take over with a snapmare.
Oh, man, a face scrape. He may have discovered his favorite move. Right to the face.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Oh my God, did you see that?
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between them. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Ziggler may be in trouble here.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Given how impressive Tyler Bate has been thus far, guys, you almost forget that he's just a kid. If you remember, he first stepped into a WWE ring when he was just 19 years old.
Man!
When this guy's on, look out. And Tyler Bate has really taken a pounding.
I'll stress further what Michael was saying about Tyler Bates' age. When most 19-year-olds were busy trading barbs with each other on social media, Fate was wowing a global audience in the inaugural United Kingdom.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's focusing on the face now. He's taking some offense. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack, though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
WWE made history in 2017 with a tournament to crown the inaugural United Kingdom champion, which I was lucky enough to call in person. And in that tournament, this man, Pete Dunne, emerged as the next can't-miss.
Dunne is in position.
Nobody controls the pace of a match. X-Flex, man.
Can he finish the job? Gentlemen, Pete Dunne might have this one all sewn up.
I'd agree with what Michael was saying. Dunne is in position. Pete Dunne hits it. I'm not sure how much he has left. Can that beat TJP?
He goes for the cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
He caught him slipping.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
He's starting to stumble here, but we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
This isn't his first rodeo. We had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler with the famouser.
Truly devastating, Cole. Dolph Ziggler is rolling now.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Dolph Ziggler's going. There it is. The zigzag. That has got to be it.
And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time. Ref's checking on this headlock.
Here we go again. Some more showing off from the show-off. Twice as nice.
And there's a vicious slam.
There's the elbow drop. When this guy's on, look out. Look at Dolph
Ziggler with the famouser. This one's over, guys.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
He's in trouble.
Dolph Ziggler makes the tag.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
And he breaks up the count.
Uh-oh. Breathtaking acrobatics on display here. Right to the face. He's got him covered. Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Dolph Ziggler and TJP.
Dolph Ziggler with the finishing touches on this one.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
I hope you set your DVRs, folks, because that match is worth going back and watching again.
We have a great match coming up next.
Versus a formidable opponent.
And here comes the Architect.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the Architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
And his opponent, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Ave Satanás, Aleister Black.
What amazes me about Aleister Black is his ability to maintain complete composure before competing inside that ring, almost embracing the calm before the storm.
Former kickboxer, able to keep his composure in the most intense situations. That's what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
A man who went undefeated in one-on-one competition for an entire year before winning the NXT Championship.
Just an incredible presence when Aleister Black enters his battleground. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. He's going for the pin. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Not yet.
Dropped by a clothesline. Picture perfect. Whoa, look ringside, guys.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Every superstar knows that the key to being
his shoulders are down. And Seth Rollins with a quick kick out. Not yet. Sling blade!
What's this? Mission of Gooch Driver!
Absolutely planted.
Corey's absolutely right. The weekly rankings are so very important to achieving long-term success here in the WWE. But what everybody has to realize is getting that favorable ranking is only half the battle.
That's right. Now comes the hard part, maintaining that ranking. When you're ranked as high as this superstar, you can bet your back has a gigantic target on it.
Knee drop!
That was nasty.
So precise.
I sure hope there's some sort of investigation going on right now behind the scenes. There's just no way this superstar deserves to be ranked so high. Clearly, somebody's been greasing the hands of the voters.
Float over.
Oh, and he catches him off guard with that amazing acrobatic move. Seth Rollins in some trouble here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
Hate to pour cold water on your conspiracy theory, Corey, but I don't see any objection to this superstar's ranking at all, and I think most people would agree. Am I right, Byron?
Your best bet is to just stop listening to things that come out of Corey's mouth. I did that a long time ago, and I'm much happier now.
Oh, man. Seth Rollins felt that one.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Going to the well again.
Seth Rollins beginning to teeter.
He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
The kick connects.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Looking for the finish.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
Incoming.
Meteora! I just can't get over the physicality of this match. It has been absolutely brutal. Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole.
Oh, I hate to see it end like this.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black.
The ref had no choice here but to end this one via count out.
Man, I'll tell you, going out like that is a tough pill to swallow.